Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my 2021 declutter video, or videos actually. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Colin. I'm a non-binary Latinx scientist and lover of makeup with a soft spot for colorful makeup and indie makeup, which you will definitely see in these videos. I'm pre-filming this intro. I just finished filming my favorites of 2021 and I will link those here if you haven't already seen them. But I'm going to be doing an overhead, going through my collection. I'm going to do a collection and declutter. Depending on how long these are, I will be splitting them up into 3 or 4 videos. So there will be a dedicated eyeshadow palette collection and declutter, a face products, complexion products one, maybe a lip one, and then maybe one other one. I don't know how long this will be, hopefully not crazy, but grab a drink, grab a snack, enjoy, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you so much. Welcome back to my declutter. This is my miscellaneous eye thing. So this is like cream shadows, liquid shadows, and then I've got like some glitters and eyeliners and stuff just because I keep my eyeliners with like Super Shocks. So it just kind of made sense to me. So I'm going to scoot some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, so because I forgot to do these with my eyeshadow palettes, I'll do these now. So this is the Kimchi Halographic toppers. So you can use these anywhere, they're vegan. These are really cute. The packaging is also very holographic. I really like these. There's 4 shades here. This one's Shattered. They're like a baked formula. This one's Shattered. This one's my favorite too. But they're just a really pretty, sparkly topper that I really like having. I need to move them somewhere else in my collection because in the drawer they're in, I just never reach for them. But I really like these. They add a really nice sparkle to the lid. They're really pretty. And then this is the NYX Love Lust Disco Foil Play. So this is just foily topper shadows. They're not really that foiled though. And the only one in here that I've really liked is this pink blue shade here. It's not my favorite formula. They're just not as pigmented as I want. And they're not very foiled for being called foiled things. So I'm gonna get past this along. Okay, so you can probably see I've got a big pile of Haus Lab stuff here. So let's grab that and get through that. So these are, I have every single one of the Haus Labs liquid shadows. A couple of these, they sent me the wrong shade and then they just said to keep it. So I got a couple that way. And then most of these were like, I had an Amazon gift card, there was a sale, I bought a bunch of them after buying the first few that I tried. So I really like these. Obviously I have them all. I will not swatch them all, but there are 2 different formulas here. There's like a metallic and a glittery eyeshadow, and I like the glittery eyeshadow ones more. Let me sort those real quick. So here are the 4 that are like a metallic shimmer. These are pretty, but they're not my favorite of them. And I'm not mad I have them though. So there's the shades Glamour Puss, which is a red. This is Retro, which is a really pretty like bronze. Chains, which is like a gold. And then this one is Gunmetal, which is a gunmetal gray. I like these. These are, I don't mind having them, and I just don't grab them very often. But when I was experimenting and learning how to use makeup, this is the shade Retro. I really like this one. And you can see they're just a nice cream metallic. This is my favorite one of them. And I like these they dry down really nicely and they don't sting at all. I've definitely used many that sting a lot, and so those are nice. My favorite formula that they've come out with is this one. Some of these are kind of mediocre. Like I don't really love the green or the gold. So you're supposed to shake them. And then these are a liquid shadow that dries to a matte powder. So you can see here's the green. The green's a little sheer, that's why it's not my favorite. Same with the yellow gold, but they are really nice. I don't mind having those. But this blue shade, this is the shade Blue Jean Baby. You can see here the thing in there shaking. This is a beautiful, like, easy, throw this on, let it dry. You can blend these out with your finger. You can blend them out with a brush. Throw this on, mascara. The more you blend them out, the more sparkly they look. So I really like these, especially the nude shades. Like, the black is really helpful and the gray for like a smoky eye, like a quick smoky eye. The shade Rye is a really pretty brown. Love that one. But then the shades like Aphrodite, Angel Baby, Starlight, and then like Frosé. These are the ones that I recommend the most. I've seen these on sale for like $10 before, so I definitely recommend, if you're interested, get one of them on sale on Amazon or something for like $10 and try them out before you act like me. This is the shade Frosé Bronze. It's just like a really pretty pink bronze. I love these for quick looks. If I really have 5 minutes to put mascara and something on my eye and I want something sparkly, I will use one of these. I think these are beautiful. This one's one of my favorites. So, and then like Aphrodite can also be used as a highlighter because it's just a nice champagne. This is the first one that I bought. I really like these. I think they're really worth it, especially on sale, for a quick one and done look. So I'm gonna be keeping all of these, and they haven't dried out. Some of these are 2 years old and they've not dried out. So I definitely love these. I just keep them in a little drawer like this so I can see what's what. Okay, so speaking of cream shadows, I also have these ones from Kimchi. And these I don't love. I got a few of them, and then I got these ones that came with the Naomi Smalls collection. So these three are the Pot de Creme. This is the Pot de Creme in Cashmere. This is Pot de Creme Golden Pearl, and that's a diamond. So these two are like supposed to be like the Haus Labs metallics, and they're very beautiful. They're really shiny, but these burn my eyes. Every time I use them, there's a good 30 seconds to a minute of intense burning. Once they're dry, they don't budge though. So if you don't have sensitive eyes, these are really affordable and really pretty. I can't use these. And then these ones are their diamond shards. And these are more of a sparkly topper. These ones don't sting the same, but they're just not very opaque. So they're just like adding glitter. Like instead of a pressed glitter, you're adding a liquid, like glitter in a base. So I like this one, World Dominance, the most. I'm gonna hold on to that. But these ones, my hand is gonna look like chaos when I'm done. These ones, it's just like, it's pink sparkles. They're okay. This one is Move Over. This one's a little more opaque. This one's kind of a combination between the two. This one I remember stinging, so I'm gonna get rid of that one too. I'll hold on to those two glittery ones. And then these are from the Naomi Smalls collection. These ones are called, the names of these are Pink Shower and Femme Top. And they're sparkles. I think they're more like the diamond charts. They're just, yeah, see, they're just really sparkly. These ones, I feel like didn't sting as much, and they're very sparkly. So it's nice to have a couple fun toppers. And then I have all of these. So I have two of the Sydney Grace liquid shadows, and I really love these. I haven't used this one yet. This one is in the shade Awakening. I think Kelly sent me this when I won something from her. This is just a really pretty purple. And if it's anything like the other shade I have, I will love it. That's really beautiful. So these are cream dry down matte. And this is the shade Cliff Jumping. This I got in a mystery bag. I love this. This is like a perfect everyday cool bronzy taupe shade. I love this one. I want a powder version of this. So definitely keeping those. And then I have this whole bag of Makeup Forever cream shadows. So these are the Aqua XL color paints, and they have multiple formulas. There's M for matte, L for something, luster, I think. That's a matte. And then there's kind of a shiny, there's I for, I don't remember what I is. But these are really pretty. I haven't used all of them, but I want to use them more. I just haven't really learned how to properly use them. But they're, again, just like a liquid that dries down matte. And some of them are really pretty. So you can see some have a bit of a shine to them. That's one of the eyes. This, I believe, is yellow. It's just a matte. It's just a matte yellow. So you can paint it on and then it'll dry down. So especially for more artistic things, I really like these. I just haven't used all of them, and it's partly because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with them as well. There's white, there's black, there's all kinds of stuff. I really like these. I got these given to me. An online friend, a Twitter friend, was given these, and he was like, I don't wear makeup, but I was given all of these. Do you want them? And I said, sure. And I'm really thankful. They've been really pretty the few times I've used them. I just don't gravitate towards them. I need to learn what I'm doing better. So these are my Super Shock shadows, and this is probably my favorite product from Colourpop. I also have some of the Jelly Munch here. You can see I have all of the Raw Beauty Christie ones here. These are really beautiful. I wish these picked up better with a brush, but they're really great, again, for a one and done shade. They're just so pretty. I feel like they're starting to make more of them again, which makes me happy. This is the shade Campfire. They're so pretty, like, you know, rub your finger in, put it a little bit on your eye, you're ready to go. I wish they picked up with a brush better so that you could use them on your inner corner more easily, or, you know, have a little more control, because sometimes I get some in places I don't want, but I do really love them. I will also say I washed my hands real quick, and the Haus Labs metallic shadow is still there. Everything else wiped off, except for the Makeup Forever and Haus Labs. These came out this came out a while ago, and some of these are really old. Some of these are like 2 years old, and they still work really well. They haven't dried out. I keep them very well sealed. I think my favorite shades are these ones right here in the front. This is the shade Moonwalk, really pretty green gold duochrome. This is the shade Cosmic Charge. It's that taupey, sparkly kind of shade that I love. Love those kind of tones. And this is Amaze. This one I have hit pan on. It's just this really beautiful bronze. And you can see these are the kind of shades that I'm reaching for when I'm in a hurry, which is what I use these for. I don't even use a matte with them. I just throw them on the lid, call it a day. Birthday wish. Some of these I got at Ulta on like clearance, like they were all like $3, and I grabbed every one of them that I could. These are the ones that came out with Making Mauves. These are my oldest Colourpop products. Still really beautiful. So I love these. I think these are their best product. So I'm gonna keep all of these. Trying to get them to actually go back in here. That can be a problem. These are my Jelly Mint shadows. these I'm gonna get rid of. They're really beautiful, like really, really beautiful, but they've all dried up. They dried up so fast. Like, it's just hard as a rock in there. And I think there are ways to revive them. It just doesn't feel worth it to me. They were really pretty, but they turned rock hard so fast, even with these little protective things. So it just doesn't feel worth the effort to have to like buy a mixing medium to try and salvage them. So this one actually feels a little, this is Hoot and Holler. That one felt okay. Didn't feel quite as hard as the others. And I was so excited when these shades came out. They were so pretty, but within like 2 months, they were just hard. So these are gonna go. And then in this one, I have a few more Super Shocks. This is one from the Animal Crossing collection. I kept it in the box because it's so cute. This was the only thing I bought from the Animal Crossing collection. Really pretty neutral. And then I have my gel shadows. So these are all lethal and these are melt. These came out with the holiday palette or holiday collection. I love these. I haven't used the pink one because I'm in the mood for bright pink liner, but I have used the green and the gold, and they are the creamiest eyeliner I've ever used. They're beautiful. And then the lethal ones, not quite as creamy, but are really beautiful. So the lethal, I have the shade Signal, I can talk, which is this really pretty green. This is Entity, came out with Teresa's collection. It's a really pretty gray. Some of them look like they haven't been used, but they have. This is the shade Input. This is really pretty burnt orange. This came out with the 1989 collection. This is the shade Vinyl. It's really warm purple. And then I've got Spectre, which is the one I've used the most. It's blue, because blue is my favorite color. And then I've got, this came out with 1989, this came out with Lethal is Dead, this bright green, and this warm brown. And these go in the waterline lovely. I like these for the waterline more than I like the melt. But the melt are just so creamy, they work really well as a liner. So I love those, I'm keeping all of that. And then the odds and ends that I have left. So I've got some single shadows, some pigments from Sydney Grace and Sigil Inspired. So this is a full-size pigment that I bought. This is the shade Fairy Water, I think. And it's just so pretty. I couldn't help but buy it. I haven't used it yet. I don't really know how to use a loose pigment, but I had to buy it anyway. And then with every order you get a sample. So I've got a green, I've got a gold, and I've got this purple. So I get, you know, little samples. I think you're just supposed to use them on a tacky base, but they're so pretty. I just haven't wanted to use those lately. This is Sydney Grace. Was in the mystery bag I got from Kelly. So shade Glee, just a really pretty purple. And then there's a glitter shade Fine Art, which is just a loose glitter, which I also have from Trixie. So I've talked about these on my channel before. These are the sprinkles from Trixie Cosmetics. These are the ones that came out as part of the Red Scare collection, I believe. These are just red sparkly glitter, little stars, really cute. I don't wear glitter like that very often, so I only have one. Yeah, Russian Doll that came out with the Katya collection. And then the sparkles are like a fine grain glitter, and I've used these before. If I can open them. Okay, so these are like a fine grain glitter, and I really like these. This is the shade Carol Ann, and it's like iridescent multi-chrome in silver, really pretty. There's this little like sprinkler thing, but I haven't used them enough to actually want to do that because it gets everywhere. And this is the shade 1969, and this is pink with gold and yellow and orange sparkles. It's so pretty. So these, I don't wear glitter very often, but I like having a couple options. And then I've got some of the Colourpop Glitterly Obsessed. So I've got both the Sailor Moon, one of the Hocus Pocus, and then this one. This was the first one I got. This is part of the tie-dye collection again. And this is just glitter suspended in a gel, for anybody who hasn't tried the Glitterly Obsessed. And so they say they're not intended for the eye use, but this is something like Pride or certain parties I would wear, and this is just a really pretty color, so I've kept it, even though I think I've used it once. This is the shade Amok 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 from the Hocus Pocus one, and I just had to get at least one of these, and this one is a really pretty pink with a bunch of sparkles in it, like a pinky purple. Plus the packaging with binks on it. I just had to have one of these. And I keep them in the box because I like, well, one, I don't want glitter anywhere, but I think the boxes are cute. And then these are the ones from the Sailor Moon collection. Again, packaging, 10 out of 10. And then this is just a really pretty purple, multicolored sparkles. I love that. And this is the shade Moonlight Legend, also from Sailor Moon. And this one has like pink. It's pink with, I think it has little moons and stuff in it. Yeah, it's just really pretty. So not something I'll use often, but these have actually not gone bad, like the Jelly Munch. And then last is eyeliner. So these are the eyeliners I use all the time. These are some miscellaneous ones that I'm going to be decluttering. And then this is my Ritual to Fee eyeliner. I have a video talking about this. Love the color, this like blood red color. Formula is not my favorite, but I'm not mad that I got this. And then, let's see, these are ones that a friend gave me, that makeup artist friend that was decluttering to like play around with. And I hate them. This, I've already decluttered the NYX with liquid liner I bought, and a couple others from like eyeliners from like e.l.f. and NYX. This one is just a brown liquid liner, but I don't like, it's basically dead, and it just doesn't work very well. And then these are Too Faced. I don't even know if they sell these anymore. There's like no pigment to them, black and a white. This is also Too Faced. Things won't stop rolling towards me. It's a silver. This one has some pigment, but I don't really like the formula. It's not very budge proof. This is Tarte. There's actual, there's some color there. I just don't like the formula. I don't think it wears very well. Same with this one from Too Faced, and then this is like a little stamp thing that I will never use. So those are all going away. And then you can see I got, this is Sephora felt tip in a light brown. It's like it's an orange. This one I don't really use, but I'm gonna keep it for now. That's an old eye pencil. I don't know why that's in there. And then I've got my Haus Labs liquid liners in black and brown. The brown is Whiskey, black is Punk. This is the best liquid liner I've ever used. I mean, I've only used like 5, but even Teresa's Dead just tried these and was like, best. I really like Whiskey for a daily liquid liner. I have this, I got this hoping it would help with pastels and stuff. It didn't really. I don't like this at all. But I'm gonna keep playing and hopefully find a use for it. then I have, okay. So I've got Colourpop liners here. These are nice. I've tried a couple other Colourpop liners that I didn't like and I got rid of, but these ones worked well. This Sub-Zero shade is one that I use pretty regularly. It's a bright yellow. The green and the brown from the Raw Beauty Christie palette are pretty good. I like this warm brown. I don't really wear this one that often, but it's a cute color. And this one was from the Hocus Pocus collection. It's red. I don't really like the way this looks in my waterline, but it works well. These are all from NYX, and they're fine. I will say the newer ones, this formula, this is the NYX Epic Wear. I have it in deepest brown. This is not that deep of a brown. And it's okay. It's not, oh yeah, that's pretty deep actually. It's not the best, it's not the most smudge proof. I did a wear test where I tried smudging this versus the Haus Lab ones, and these ones, this one did better than the other NYX, the old NYX, but still not that amazing. And then these are like sparkly ones from NYX. I've got like a silver and a blue, and I think this is just a black. Yeah, it's just a black, and it's a really dry, crappy black, so that's gonna go away. These ones are fine, but I don't actually use them very often just because they're not that good. And then these are all Haus Labs, and I want all of the Haus Labs ones. These are so creamy. Once they're dried down, they don't move. This is my favorite shade. It's called Antique Rose. And I've used this one a lot. I'll use that as just like an eyeshadow, like put that over the lid. The pink is a great waterline shade for making your eyes look brighter. This blue is really pretty. The green is pretty, although it does pull kind of blue on me. It's an emerald, but because I'm olive, it's gonna look a little more teal. And then the white, really good white eyeliner. Silver is really pretty. And then the black is really, really good. There's a really good plain black, and then they have this one, which is a black kohl pencil, and this is so good. So highly recommend checking these out. I keep them like this so I can see what color they are. So I will be keeping these ones and getting rid of this little pile. And that's it for creams, liquids, and eyeliners, and all I have left is lips. So thank you so much for watching.